What's up, y'all? Welcome into the Chill with Clayton Extras. We're so happy that y'all are here. Welcome to the Chill with Clayton Christmas Extras special. It's going to be a lot of fun that we got. We got 4 cool Christmas special extras lined up for you coming up. But the first Christmas special extra coming out is Clayton's top 20 favorite Christmas country songs. As you all know, I am a Texan. I love country Christmas music. It is amazing. It is fantastic. And folks, this was the hardest list I've ever made. Enjoy. All right, guys. So here it is. Clayton's top 20 Christmas songs, country Christmas songs. By the way, the criteria for this list, by the way, is these Christmas country songs have to be originals. So they can be like from a different artist, but they have to be covered like by them. It's not going to be like a usual Christmas classic, like something like Santa Claus is Coming to Town or Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer or Rocking Around the Christmas Tree or something like that. If you're looking for those songs, that will be in the next video I will be filming, which is the top 10 Christmas songs, which that's just going to cover all of the classic kind of Christmas songs. So if you're wondering about that, we'll make sure to link that video, or you can wait for the video because we'll probably post it either a couple days or the week after this one gets posted. But as I was saying, number 20 is When Santa Rides Through Texas by Casey Donahue and Cody Johnson. Now, this one I kind of got onto about 2 or 3 years ago. I was just looking through Cody Johnson's discography, and I found this old Christmas song he had with Casey Donahue, who's another Texas country musician. And this is just about Santa just riding through Texas and telling about like what he saw in Texas and all that kind of stuff. And it's just a fun, classic, like Texas country, kind of a Christmas hit, and absolutely love listening to it every Christmas season. Number 19, Soldier's Gift by Josh Turner. Now, this song, it has some very significance for Josh Turner, as his, I believe it was his dad or one of his relatives was in the military, and it's a song of a Christmas song for people in the military. As many as we know, military families might not have that member of their member at the house during Christmas. It's very rare for them to be there, and it's just about how soldiers are sacrificing their lives to go out there and protect us here in the United States of America and keep our freedoms and go protect us every Christmas season. And I think it's just a beautiful song that Josh Turner wrote. Number 18 is Santa Looked a Lot Like Daddy by Buck Owens. But there are also some other versions that I love listening to, including Brad Paisley's and Travis Tritt's as well. But Buck Owens is like the first one that he made. And this song is just about a young boy who's just like kind of waiting for Santa, but then he looks at Santa and he goes, wait a minute, that looks a lot like Dad. So, and it's just kind of this fun Christmas song, and this kid's kind of going like, did Mom let him in, or was it too cold? And it's a classic. It's just a classic country Christmas song, and I love it. And it's a fantastic one. Santa Looked a Lot Like Daddy is a good one, and I always kind of thought of that myself with my dad, and I'm going like, Dad, are you the one putting out the presents, or is it Santa? I don't know. I still don't know. Number 17 is Santa's Gonna Come in a Pickup Truck by Alan Jackson, featuring Alvin and the Chipmunks. Yes, that's right. I said Alvin and the Chipmunks. Who would have thought that Alvin and the Chipmunks would have featured in a song with Alan Jackson? Sounds crazy, but it's awesome. This is about Alan just singing about how he's kind of worried about Christmas, but then the Chipmunks are asking for these gifts, and they're going for the big, big presents. And Alan's like, nah, I'm just going for something simple. But then Alvin and the rest of the Chipmunks, Simon and Theodore, are making craziness, trying to call Santa, and it's just a fun little Christmas song that you should listen to, and it's part of Alan Jackson's Christmas album. Number 16 is If We Make It Through December by Merle Haggard. And I know a lot of people are going to go, this is way too low to be on the list. This is too low on the list. And I go, yeah, I know. It is a little low in my opinion, and I agree with that. But If We Make It Through December is just a fantastic song about a dad who wants to make Christmas so well for his family, but he got laid off at the factory. Stuff's going wrong for him, and he goes, if we can just make it through December, we'll be fine. And I know there's a lot of y'all that are having hardships and hard times during the Christmas season, and trust me, I've been through them myself, and this song is a very relatable song this Christmas season. Number 15, The Manger by Ann Wilson featuring Josh Turner. Ann Wilson, as you know, is a top country Christian superstar right now in the contemporary Christian music scene. The Manger is pretty much about the story of Jesus and how the impact of that story was. It features Josh Turner. Fantastic song. Love listening to it. Number 14 is Christmas Time's A-Comin' by Sammy Kershaw. And Christmas Time's A-Comin', it's just that fun feeling of going, yeah, Christmas time's a-comin'. It's awesome. Good to hear that Christmas is coming. And there's this, like, it goes, Christmas time's a-comin'. Christmas time's a-comin', Christmas time's a-comin', and I know I'm going home. Such a good song, such a good song. Number 13 is Christmas Time by John Anderson, and this is just like a good family Christmas song, and it's just about how John just, he just wants to spend Christmas with his family, and it's just a good little ditty to have as a, like, honky-tonk Christmas favorite on the playlist. Absolutely love it. Number 12 is Milk and Cookies by Clint Black. Now, Milk and Cookies is about a young boy who's waiting for Santa. Hopefully he can fit all the presents under the tree. That's one of the lyrics. And he's just leaving out milk and cookies for Santa. Number 11 is Old Time Christmas. This can either be by George Strait. I also like Randy Travis's version or Randall King's version. And it's just about having an old time Christmas. And it's just one of those songs where you just listen to it and you just think of, like, the past Christmases that you've had. Number 10 is Feliz Navidad by Jose Feliciano. One of my favorite Christmas songs to listen to because it goes Feliz Navidad. And I always love listening to Feliz Navidad. It's one of my favorites to listen to. Also recommend Cody Johnson's version and a Cody Johnson Christmas of his Feliz Navidad, which is Merry Christmas in Spanish. Number 9 is I Only Want You for Christmas by Alan Jackson. And it's just about a guy that wants a girl for Christmas. Pretty simple, pretty simple. Also, Randall King did a version of it that is awesome. Number 8 is Hat Made of Mistletoe by Cody Johnson. Hat Made of Mistletoe is about this young boy who's trying to get this girl to like him. So he's like, how about I put a cowboy hat with some mistletoe on it and we'll see what happens. It came out of the Cody Johnson Christmas album. One of my favorite newer country Christmas songs. Number 7 is Santa, I'm Right Here by Toby Keith. This is about a young boy whose family is homeless. His mom just needs a coat that's warm. His dad got laid off at the factory, and he's just wondering if Santa will just if Santa's going to forget about him because they're not at a house. They don't have a chimney. And as a guy who's been through homelessness in my life, it's a very relatable song, and I absolutely just love that this song and the message that Toby brings in with this song and how Santa kept to his promise to that little boy. Number 6 is Born on Christmas Day, which is another one about the birth of Jesus. This was a song that Brad Paisley wrote that when he was a young kid, and he even includes that little bit in the song, and it's really awesome. Love this song, Born on Christmas Day by Brad Paisley at number 6. Number 5 is Christmas in Dixie by Alabama. An amazing Christmas song because it goes Christmas in Dixie, and it's just about having Christmas in Dixie in Alabama and learning about all the different Christmases going around and just saying Alabama, saying Merry Christmas to all of us. Number 4 is Christmas Cookies by George Strait, and it's about just a guy with a man with his wife, and she's making the Christmas cookies, and it's just a great time for everybody and all the fun that happens when she makes Christmas cookies and all that, and it's a fun time. Number 3 is Honky Tonk Christmas by Alan Jackson. And this is one of my favorites to play. And it goes, I wanna have a honky tonk Christmas. And it's just such a just good little jam to have during Christmas. And I've always loved it. Number 2 is Leroy the Redneck Reindeer by Joe Diffie. Man, this song is fun as we hear about the story of Leroy, who is one of the cousins of Rudolph. Rudolph gets sick and Leroy's called in charge to lead the reindeer. Can he lead them? And will they just be two-stepping on the roof? Well, you'll have to find out and listen to the song. Folks, that is going to be 20 through 2. Number 1 is coming up here in a moment. So, folks, before we get to number 1 on our Christmas country list, I have to go through some honorable mentions. But the problem is I would be here all day if I was going through all the honorable mentions I have. So what I'll do is I'll link you to this QR code and also have a link in the description to my Spotify Christmas playlist, which also in top 10 Christmas songs I will also have. So we'll have the top 10, we'll have Christmas, kind of classic Christmas songs along with the honky tonk Christmas songs. But if you're just looking for the honky tonk country Christmas songs, I'll have a playlist just for that as well. So I'll put those in the link in the description. They're also on this QR code over here. Enjoy those. And hopefully you love the Christmas country songs that I also have on the playlist. By the way, that can be from anything from Cody Johnson, George Strait, Brooks and Dunn, many other country artists that you can think of right now. Also have some newer country songs in there. So some newer artists are also in there, like Zach Tapp, who has an amazing version of Blue Christmas. Amazing version. But, folks, it's time for the number 1 Christmas country song. And honestly, if you haven't heard this song yet on the list and you know me well, you probably know which Christmas song I'm about to say. If you did not see my Spotify Wrapped, which y'all probably didn't unless y'all follow me on my actual account, my number 1 Spotify Wrapped singer this year was George Strait. And the Christmas song that I picked is my number 1 favorite country Christmas song. It is When It's Christmas Time in Texas. What can I say? I'm a Texan. I can't help it. This song has been stuck in my brain. It's in the H-E-B ads this Christmas, for goodness sake. This song is just so good, and I just love it. When it's Christmas time in Texas, it's a special time for me. And man, the song is so good, and you just hear about these different things about Christmas. You got There Might Not Be So in San Antonio. There's such great lyrics, and I just love this song. Every time it comes around Christmas season, and if the radio is not playing When It's Christmas Time in Texas, and you are a Texas country radio station, I am wondering what is going on. But please, ladies and gentlemen, that is my number 1 Christmas country song, When It's Christmas Time in Texas, y'all. Folks, I hope y'all enjoyed my top 20 list. Remember to go check out the honorable mentions in the QR code and in the link down in the description for my Spotify playlist. You can see all of those songs and listen to them this Christmas season. Well, folks, as I always say, don't mess with Texas, y'all. Keep Jesus first. God bless y'all. Merry Christmas, you filthy animals. And yeehaw!